Okay, so we're doing a live stream today where I will try to review as many websites, landing pages, products, apps, anything that's thrown at me from the indie hacker community, and let's see what we can do in 20 minutes. Usually in one of my streams lasts about 30-40 minutes, but today I want to do it really quick. I want to try and get as much as I can, and let's get started. Okay, so let's start with this one here. So I recently added a video to the landing page. What do you think about it? Tweaks.com. Okay, let's have a look. Gather feedbacks on every page you're working on. Let your team and client leave comments on your work, live, website, admin pages, etc. Forget screenshots and endless emails. Cool. So this is basically an annotation tool for live websites. What do I think of the landing page? Well, there's a video here that's 1 minute 05 that shows what the app does. There's a call to action that says try for free. The English, it's not that great, but it works, you know? It's okay. This is something I don't like. Comment specific areas, facilitate team communication, improve feedback process. So what I would have done different here is I would have kind of focused on why using this tool is better than using screenshots in like Google Docs and whatever not. So you can probably, you know, change that, and these are more like feature-ish, but instead the first thing you want to talk about is, you know, stop doing something like everybody else does and instead try and do it in a new way, right? And the new way is your features and your benefits, but the first thing you want to talk about is the things that are broken about the process that people are using today. So, you know, sharing screenshot takes time, it's not dynamic, there's no fun commenting way unless you copy paste into Google Docs, and then the user interface isn't that great, etc., etc. So now you can hit me with the benefits, and then how does it works? So again, spelling mistake. Install the extension, share the link and start gathering comments. Okay. And then you hit me with pricing. Cool. So where do you install this? Okay, so the call to action here is a little bit too dim. Chrome should be like one of those nice Chrome web store links. I don't know. Definitely could be improved. And then this huge screenshot of what your app does or looks like, but it's not animated. So unlike your video, this is very not useful to understanding here. Okay. And then you hit me with the pricing, 14 days, no credit card required. So you see how the call to action here is different. Try for free, and then it says try for free 14 days. So this is kind of tricky. What happens if I press this? Okay, it's asking me to sign up. Okay, cool. There's no testimonials. There is very little about who you are, why are you building this tool, but I hope this is a good chunk of feedback. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, up, and let's see. I've done this one. Okay, this one. I launched a geo-targeting URL shortener. Okay, 1.5 months. The idea behind is that you can share a short URL that will redirect people based on their location. That's pretty cool. If someone is in New York State, you can send them this, and then if they're in New York City, you can redirect them to this. You can also set up geo-targeting based on country. Okay, this is a very unique idea. I don't know how useful this is. GeoLinkify is a geo-targeting URL. So there's a lot of text. GeoLinkify is a geo-targeting URL shortener. So what exactly does that mean, geo-targeting? Like when I think of geo-targeting, I think of what do I think of geo-targeting? Almost like, you know, with your phone. With your phone, usually when you do that, then geo-targets you, right? And it basically finds out where you are in the world. So GeoLinkify is a geo-targeting URL shortener. Interesting. GeoLinkify lets you make geo-targeting links that will redirect your visitor based on geolocation. Canadians to Canadian webpage, Americans. Okay. I don't understand I understand this, but I don't understand how this could be useful other than just using some kind of, you know, slash something, and then it changes the targeting of your website. If you want to create, like, you should give an example. Let's see. If you want to create your own short geotargeting link, you can do it in the dashboard with ease. Try this one yourself. Okay, let's have a look. Example domain. This will geotarget Canadian, German, American. It will also geotarget Europeans. It will also be sent to the international page. Okay, well, the international page, I mean, the example didn't work, so it brought me to example.com. What happens if someone who's not geotargeted... Anyway, let's not talk about too much the idea. Let's talk about instead the landing page itself. So there's an image here that doesn't really show anything about the app. It's just an icon about geotargeting. The header one, the H1 here, doesn't really talk to me that much, because instead I don't know, I'm trying to think, right? Like, how can you say your H1 better? It could be like, send your audience to the right URL based on their location, something like that, right? Or like send people on, I don't know. And then you have a call to action. There's a create a free account. Okay, that's okay. There's no payment required. And then there's this example that doesn't really work. And then create your first link, which I assume will take me back to creating an account. Okay, and then you have support, frequently asked questions. Nothing about the company behind this, not much about it. No real example that I can use because this one is kind of broken. There is a nice screenshot of your platform here showing what it looks like, but I would definitely work on these few things before launching this to a wider audience. Make sure everything is really nice and working. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Rate my landing page, don't tread lightly. Oh right, don't, trust me, I won't. Work on a platform to connect users with experts providing professional advice. So like Clarity FM for entrepreneurial guidance, etc, etc. Here are the two current versions. Okay, there's two versions of this. So this is literally a landing page, a global network providing one-on-one. Okay, what I don't like about this immediately, there's no pictures of faces. There's no human feeling to this, right? It's almost like too cartoonish, so it doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. There's no, no testimonials, no faces of people that are on the platform. I would also, like the colors, it's kind of red. Red is more like, this kind of color is like, maybe like more like, I wouldn't say dating websites, but definitely not a networking website. Like if you notice, LinkedIn is blue, Facebook is blue, Twitter is blue. Like there's a reason why things are blue, right? So think about that. And then the second one is a little bit better in terms of colors, but same issue. Let's see. Join the wait list. Your most important and urgent question answered. Get wiser. Connect with experts. Enjoy the benefits of sharing knowledge. How much does it? Okay, how much does it cost? How can I sign up to be a tutor or something? Receive tailored advice to even your most specific question. How do I select people? There's no picture of the platform, unfortunately. There's a chat bubble here. Okay, and the message is very generic, so I would change that too. So for example, you could say a question that you would want to ask the visitors about what they feel they should get from like a network like this, right? So yeah, that's kind of my feedback. Use images that show what your product is about. So your platform, show faces of human, use the right color, that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. All right. This one was the one from before. Okay. Roast my landing page and I will roast yours. Nah, forget about it. Not now. Would love feedback on a new landing page. Dylan Fitzgerald. Alright, Dylan Fitzgerald, I got you. I'm building out a scratch my own itch SaaS in today but easy, and would love some feedback on my landing page. Perfect, this is a great start. Helping new parents take a nap. Okay. Live a little. Okay. Takes a village to raise a child, but now your village is virtual and you're too busy parenting to organize a village. Today but easy is a scheduling app that brings your support community together and lets someone else. Okay. That's a cool little idea. And how, what is this? Is this a web app, a phone app, a email based, community? Is it a Slack group? What does it look like? I like the idea that, you immediately you think of like family once you see a kid, but you need a little bit more. The idea, sorry, the prompt here makes sense. It's a good copy, but there is not enough supporting evidence. Like, why should I sign up? There's probably a million apps already in the app store that I could use to, make my parent life easier. You need to like think of your USP, talk in the same way that your users talk, right? So, tired being awake, 4 hours and sleeping 2 hours every night, something like that. I don't know. I'm not a parent, so can't really give too much feedback in terms of the idea and how you would talk to your customers. But you need to have, one, some kind of like proof that this app exists, right? Two, some text about the features that you have that will reinforce your mission. And three, testimonials. Someone that you've worked with, a reason why you're doing this, or maybe just, maybe you're just an expert in the field of parenting. Who knows, right? But something. Then that people will think, okay, that makes sense. That's why he's building this app. Okay. Now, let's see. Do I have any more here? Oh yeah, there's a lot. I did a video analysis with Sashki voice copywriting. Voiceover service by Sashki Sharma. Ooh, I like this guy. I like your post, Alexander. But this is probably not something I can give an advice on. This is probably just a nice blog, so I will skip this one. Landing page feedback. Customer-centric courses for entrepreneurs and freelancers on Webflow. Ooh, Webflow. Webflow websites are usually very nice. The actual course description aren't done, but I'm curious to see how much, if all, my landing page inspires trust. Okay, this is you, I assume. Is it? Partners I've worked with. Okay. The new growth requires new ways of working. Save time and money. I hate when people say that. Everybody says this. Save time and money. Are you kidding me? Gained market share. Okay. Reduce the risk of failure. These are so, like, gimmicky, right? Like, all of these are very, very much like every website uses this stuff. Save time. Reduce failure. Improve communication. Improve, whatever. New growth requires new ways of working. What I would have done here instead, I would have picked one company and I would say, for example, like I work with Coca-Cola. I helped them save 100 million hours. I worked with, I don't know what else you had here, Adobe. And now they're the #1 tool in the world. That's a much better testimonial / value proposition, because people can then automatically say, well, if he did it for Adobe, that's a big company, he can do it for my company too. So then you basically say available courses, finding monetizable customer insights, generating creative ideas, effective. So this is basically strategy based, right? Generate more profit by learning new ways to be customer. So you're basically teaching people to be customer centric. Right. Sorry, I had to reread it. So these are all your workshops and they're cool. I mean, I think they make sense. All of these things are important. What happens if I learn more? Does it take me to a sub page? It does, and it's content. Okay, you have still to do this. All right, so where were your questions? Does it inspire trust? Well, I saw that you have clients that you place there, so that inspires me trust. The fact that you use, that overly marketing stuff, text, I mean, yeah, whatever, it's not the end of the world. How much, if at all, clear is clarity on the value I want to deliver? Well, it seems, I haven't scrolled all the way down, so let's see. Everything you need to succeed. I'm investing in your... So this feels a little bit empty. It's just like there's a little ball here, and then here you're introducing yourself at the bottom of the bottom of the page. Here's some testimonials. That's cool. So I would use this right up at the top after you basically here somewhere to break this, So you say yourself, hey, I do this, and that. Then you say, I work with these people. Then you say, this is how I'm going to help you. Then here's the people I helped. And then, hey, do you want to be helped? This is what I can help you with. And then you introduce yourself, right? And like, by the way, who am I? I'm Cash. I want to help you grow your business. And then these things here, insights and tools, you know, if you have like some kind of like email form, like, hey, learn more, get some free stuff, you should repurpose your content in an email course, in a video, in something that you can ship out. You know, people just, they don't have time to read this, but if you shrink it enough into an email that's like 400 words and then a learn more button, that probably helps. And then don't do this if you can. Instead, put people, you know, like a box, and you can put your email address and then a button to send and sign up and get some free stuff. You could also offer like a 10-minute free consultation, right? You can probably throw that call to action a little bit higher up also. You could have it, you know, under your testimonials. Anyways, I mean, which indie hackers would be interested in trying it out for free? Yeah, sure, but I'm not a business, so that probably won't work. Okay, whoops. Let's do one last one, because it's 16 minutes. Wow, time goes so fast. So this one has 2 answers already. I will do... Oh, interesting. Launching a new product. Dude, there's so many I should do. Alright, let's do 2 more. We'll do this and this, just because. Hi Indie Hackers, we'd love to get your valuable feedback on my website I'll just launched today. We help businesses build their brand identity and vision through analysis. Okay. You expect roasting. Trumbull, bring your brand to life. Wow, this is very futuristic. Okay. Trumbull, bring your brand to life. So you're yeah, okay, once, twice. Is it important repeating yourself? You're wasting so much space here. You know, people could read something, you could use this space to do something with it. Instead, it's just like empty animation that doesn't really tell me anything about your business. And then instead you repeat yourself. Our service helps your business understand and visualize your brand through our customized analysis and mood board. Okay, what's this? Our work. Who have you worked with? How to follow troll. I don't really understand what I'm looking at. Sorry. What are these? Are these like posters on people's walls? Whoops. Services, foundation, list of words that describe the brand, a mood board that visualizes the direction of the company. Okay. Agency. So your service helps understand and visualize your brand through customized analysis and mood board. Okay. They are basically posters. That's what a mood board is pretty much like, right? I think a mood board was something else. I thought it was something where you add a lot of ideas, you know, just to brainstorm. I might be wrong though. You have a pricing, then something about ads. Okay, cool. Oh, that's the company name. Trumbull. Trumbull ads. Ads. Interesting. What does this menu do? About. Okay, it's a one-pager. Cool. Yeah. How does, you know, the usual question here would be, how do you differentiate yourself from everyone else? I'm not really sure about this our work section at all. It's not very obvious to me what you're trying to show me. How is this like the output of like an engagement? Like, is it this one? I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry, not that helpful. Can't help. But hopefully someone else in the community will. Alright, Adrian Gonin. Alright, I got you. So, landing page. Kuma models. Do you see any big issues? Okay. Is their service clear and the value appealing? Do you have feedback about how to market a productized service? Okay, so about this, there's a lot of resources in the Indie Hacker whole community. Can definitely Google for that. So let's see. User research that goes beyond design. Test your ideas, get actionable data from your users, and plan your next move. Enter your email, get a quote. User research that goes beyond design. Product decisions are backed by too much emotion, not enough research. So you're basically providing data, right? Okay, so you introduce yourself. Okay, so if you introduce yourself, first thing, where's your face? You know, where's your little happy smiley face? Okay, this is one. How are you also like, how is this unique? Test your ideas. get actionable data. I mean, doesn't that feel a bit like SurveyMonkey? You know, like you just ask a bunch of people a bunch of questions and they give you the data on how they answered. Let's see how you differentiate yourself. A clear overview of your options. Options on user research. Okay. The ideal roadmap. Hidden customer segments. Okay. I have no clue what this means. Hidden customer segments. The ideal roadmap generated. How, like the roadmap of what? I mean, this is user research. A roadmap in user research. Maybe you're like focusing on people who are looking for an user research expert, and I think I'm not a user research expert. Exploring a new vertical. The case studies. Okay. These ones are coming soon. Pretty cool. How it works. Okay, so this is important. You started with, you know, something that, you know, it's a big mission, right? A big text. It says, hey, you know what? Everything else doesn't matter. You have to do it this way now. Okay, cool. Then you give me some more reasons why I should do it your way. You give me your feedback. Then you tell me what you give me, but I don't understand it. Then you tell me, hey, see the case studies, but I still don't know much about this topic, so why should I read a case study before? And I feel like this should be used above that, right? How it works. Get your calibrated survey. Tailor to your specific needs. We also add custom question. So basically you review, this is what it is. You review some kind of survey, or you build a survey for me. Inform business factors to improve the model. Then you probably give me some more insight. I think inform business factors to improve the model. Send it to your users. Then finally you send it to the users. Do you do the user research? Like, do you find the audience for me, or is this only for my audience? A UX designer will write a report. Okay, so you hire someone to make it look shiny and understandable. And then finally you have a nice report. Okay, want to work with us, test your ideas, get a quote. Interesting. Okay. I think some of the copy on this page is very unclear to me, and I don't understand, you know, why this is for me. And say I was a startup or whatever, like you should probably say, first of all, testimonials. Who have you worked with? And can you show me, like, with a screenshot or something, what some of the output from those from those research workshops or research reports look like? So I guess I have to click here. So if I do, okay, yeah. So see this stuff that's here, try and show it somehow on your landing page, so I don't have to click it. And then this part here, how it works, I'm gonna move it up, because it explains more of your service. Anyways, I went over the 20 minutes. I failed once again in doing 20 minutes. So I'm gonna cut this video short, and hopefully y'all like this, and I'm gonna make another one later on next week. I try to do one live stream every other week. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.